Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Colin Ray. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Now one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Suzuki on the move. Long run, nice grab. And there's two away. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Tommy Edman stands in now and watches strike one.
Here we go, Colin.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one. Let's go, Colin.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Fouled off left side. And a 1-1. And foul ball. One-two now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
The right fielder.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. That one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Off balance speed. There's one. And that's a double play. Wow.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Just missed. And a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hard hit, right side. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. Hey.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Here we go, Colin.
just missed.
Let's go, Colin.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong. Under it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That's a little high. Ball one. No score here in the second. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. That's a laser base hit.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
One gone runner at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. You'll one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A two-run homer. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the second.
That's out.
One now. That's down and in. On the ground.
Nope,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Outside with a breaking ball. on the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Max Muncy. Another solid power season. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hat under it, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
This one popped up. Betts. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Nico.
So here's Horner now. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
It's there, and that's a great play. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Eliezer Alfonso.
Here we go, Colin. Let's go, Colin.
Aye.
Just
Ball one.
missed. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Alex Call.
Let's go, Dummies.
Fought off foul. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Come on, Colin.
The 0-2. Stays alive.
Here we go, Colin. Strike.
Nope. Outside.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let's go, Colin.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. Down. There you
Pajes tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go.
Here we go, Colin.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-1. And that one clips the corner. Next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses. Full count now.
Let's go, Colin.
And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two to the right side,
that's foul.
and foul ball. Three-two on the way, and they'll do it again.
You got this.
Here comes a 3-2. On the ground to the left. In time to Bush, and that is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the third. Number 75 now at the plate.
Nope, that's down.
Right
Oh,
now,
that
behind
pitch
in
is
the
out.
count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Aye.
That
Ball.
misses the zone. Ball 3. That one misses.
Nope, that's
So
inside.
lead
Ball
off
4.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble
Batting
right
in,
there and
the
just missed his
shortstop,
spot.
Gary.
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Got him.
Batting
One away.
the catcher,
That slider
number
wasn't
9.
even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one kicks away from the catcher, and the runner stays where he is.
Here we go, Miguel.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one
That's
off the
outside.
mark. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Hey, now let's go.
This one in the air center field. Pajes settles under this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, knocks it down. Throw on to Freeman. Ping pongs around a bit, but they get the out, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one fouled off.
Come on, Colin.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Let's go get your
Swanson fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Here we go, Colin.
0-1. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Let's go, Colin.
There's a strike to Mookie. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Come on, Colin.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And Mookie takes.
Outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Let's go, Colin.
Ball one. Ball, that's high.
Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. 3-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Colin Ray is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Antoine Kelly comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in, Seiya Suzuki.
the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Up next,
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at second. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex.
Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
There's a line drive to left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Sneaks through, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Happ on his way home. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
He's trying for third. Ball outside. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Out to short. Betts. To first. And that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready now for the 5th inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Woodford, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ferguson getting cranked up as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You're getting
That's
a taste
ball 3.
right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Alex.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next is the designated hitter, Alex Call.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th.
Nope. Outside.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahoe.
Ripped into right field, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's in there. And 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Chop to third. Muncy tosses across the first, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Moving in the bullpen, Alex Vesia, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Scott also throwing. A 1 down. That one catches the corner for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And that's
Off the plate,
outside. Ball 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Crow Armstrong in the box again, takes a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's out.
And a 1-2. Goes down looking. And the Cubs are down in order. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That's a ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Popped up. And there's one away. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Mookie digs in here.
Hey! Nope, that's inside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now 4-2. Here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6.
The right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
Suzuki.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And he takes a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive. The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
It appears
number 3,
Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan departs, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
One out man at first. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh, that's inside.
Suzuki over at first with 1 away. That's in there. Fastball for a strike. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on the way. Good eye right there. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Corner in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's out.
Bounce to the right side. In time to Bush. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. That one way inside.
Come on, Tyler.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And now 2-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. That smash towards center. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Wyatt
number
Mills.
58,
He
Wyatt
last pitched 2 days ago.
Mills. Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Pedro Ramirez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, we We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check
Ball
swing, he
inside.
held up. Ball 2. And there's a
Ball
ball.
3.
The 3-1. Oh, look at the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Next to hit, Miguel Amaya.
Ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses. And the count now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey!
There's a swing and a drive. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Wyatt Mills gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Evan
the Dodgers,
Phillips gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On a line out towards center. Pajes on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Woodford.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Tommy Edman.
Yeah!
The 0-1. swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one a little bit high. And the count 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. That one outside. And that's ball 1. On the ground at first, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Yeah, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The Dodgers up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball. Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Left field. That was foul, and he'll see another. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Good eye in that spot. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Chopped on the ground. Edman to Betts at second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Edwin Diaz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Half
Ball,
lays
that
off.
pitch is up.
The tying run at the plate. What a stop. Throw to second. What a play. Inning over. Cubs leave one. They trail it here 4-2.
leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That's too
Ball,
low.
that's low.
And it's 1-0.
Ball, that's
Woodford,
inside.
29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Next offering is fouled back. And a 2-1 on the way. Tap foul at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Bush takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Jake Woodford won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Caleb
the Cubs,
Thielbar takes over on the mound.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Two down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki in position, and that is that. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Nico Horner.
Warner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air. Diaz brings it in, and there are two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swanson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Diaz is just one strike away. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.